Hey everybody, welcome in. We're going to be at Bubes. I think it's called Bubes. Bubes Brewery. We'll be eating in the catacombs. 43 feet underground. We're at the beer garden at Bubes Brewery in Mt.Joy, Pennsylvania. Soon we'll be going downstairs to the catacombs to eat our dinner. 43 feet underground. Alright, we're still at the beer garden before we get out in the catacombs. This place was built in the mid to 1800s. So it's kind of cool, a lot of history. Beer garden's just beautiful. We're not sure what this big tank is,
well, we're trying to Google it.
But it does say something from York, PA. Not really sure what it says. It's hard to read. Hey, there's more of the beer garden. There's some old stuff here. Kind of cool. Got a big chess board and a big Jenga over there, if you can see it on the table. This is the catacombs we'll be going down to later for dinner. Another room. This space is really cool, guys. A lot of old stuff built in the 1800s.
A lot of people say, Yingling, Coors, PBR, they're the oldest brewers, and technically they're right. They've been brewing longer than we have, but not by much. And none of their original facilities are active anymore. That's why we get bragging rights. We've been running out of this place since 1876. A very long time. And a lot of the stuff that you see around is either native to the building or is era specific, either late 1800s, early 1900s, keep things authentic and whatnot. That's where that wheel comes into play. That's a piece that they got at auction about 40 years ago because they wanted to use it as a dumbwaiter to get food up and down the...
They're big barrels.
These are little, what do you mean?
What's that?
These are tiny. So, like I said, this is the barrel room, and if you couldn't figure out why we call it that, I might be a little worried about you. But these wooden metal behemoths that you see before you are actually some of the original beer casks that they used back in the old days during the brewing process. In their heyday, they used to hold about 2,000 gallons of beer apiece. Not so much anymore though, they were decommissioned in 1910, so if you're trying to put anything in them now, it'd just be all over the floor. And nobody wants that, it's a waste of alcohol and a heck of a mess to clean up. Wall right up to the last piece of wall right here. So this space was used as storage for extra barrels, extra brewing ingredients, that kind of stuff. Now we use it to display local artists. Right now we have Barbara Keener, who I think is a wonderful artist. She's got some amazing pieces in here. But the most important piece is this one hanging up right here in the middle. This handsome devil is our founder, Alois Bubes. Yes, his name is Bubes. Go ahead and get your Snickers out now. But before he immigrated here from Bavaria, Germany, his name was Buba or Bube. Then he came over here, wanted to Americanize his name a little bit, and Germans have this thing about pronouncing the E at the end of their name, so he decided to call himself Bubes. I just don't think he understood the connotation that came with that word in the American language, but eventually he decided, well, what's more American than boobies and beer anyway?
That's what we're talking about, right there.
Stories come out of here, so much so that we're even showcased on an episode of Ghost Hunters. So if you guys like watching that show, check out our episode. I was told it's pretty good. But the way I see it, this place has just been packed full of so much time and energy over the years, it just seems out in a weird way sometimes. It could be a brush on the shoulder as you're walking down a hallway by yourself, or a shadow that doesn't belong to anyone. You never really know. But what you do know is when you walk through those doors upstairs, you can feel it. Everyone does. Everyone walks into this place and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And it's just because it's got that kind of energy, folks. Freudian slips, don't mind me. But before we do, I must warn you, the first set of steps are very narrow and steep, so just take your time, use the railings liberally if you need to. I'm also going to finish my tour up here because there are people dining in the room that we're about to go down into and I don't want to disrupt their meals. So as we go down here, take notice to the hewn stone lining the walls and the ceiling. They actually brought these stones in to fill out the natural cavern system that they built this building on top of. Because back in the old days, before refrigeration, it was a well-known German lager brewing technique where they would find caverns just like the ones that we have here, mine them out a little bit, and then use them as brew vaults because it keeps beer nice and cold. That's what lager means, to store cold. But what they didn't anticipate when they were mining here is they opened up an entryway to a tunnel system that leads all throughout Mt.Joy. And that's because it's a very limestone-rich area, so it's not uncommon for that kind of thing to happen. And they just hit the jackpot because they found a tunnel leading to a place called the Cove, which is a stream that leads directly into the Susquehanna. So that's how we speculate that they got beer out during Prohibition, as well as slaves during the Underground Railroad. So lots of history here. Lots of things have happened here that none of us are ever going to know have happened. But that just adds to the mystery and how cool this place is, because you can make of it what you wish at this point. But that's it for me yapping at you. I'm going to find a little slip in my pocket here and get you guys down in the right order. Oh wait, you're all the same party. Never mind. Yep. Follow me. Like I said, take your time on these steps. I go down them quick because I do them every day. I'll still be waiting for you at the bottom.
Oh, boy, I wouldn't want to do this drunk. Jeez.
So you better not drink too much while you're down here.
Well, going up will be easier than going down, I think.
It's called being preemptive. We want to get you guys ready for being drunk down there.
That's right.
Leslie, if you fall, I'll catch you.
So, bless you, don't fall.
Down here.
Huh?
Down here.
Oh, it smells.
The mustard smell does go away once your food comes out.
Oh, yeah. This is the catacombs, everybody.
And once again, just watch your step. The middle aisle up here does dip to the right a little bit.
Okay. Now we're going up some steps. It's dark. And now we're in the catacombs.
And then this one's for you guys right here.
All right. Awesome.
You're very welcome.
All right, you finished our dinner at Bubes or
Bubes.
Bubes Brewery. And we are having a hell of a good time. We're getting ready to head out. We got someone behind us. There you go. Wow. Great time at this brewery. You got to check it out. Mt.Joy Pennsylvania. Gotta come check it out. It's worth it.
If you all ain't here, you're missing out.
Yes.